everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. And we are back with Vesper and the gang. And today, I want to do something really quick. And I want to go around and talk to everyone in camp, just to see how they're doing, and see if we have any dialogue options. Oh, Helson. And then what we'll do, is we'll go and try to get back to the goblin camp. So, how did you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who is it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
It sounds like all we need to do to fix your engine is find some infernal iron.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
What does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
You must be pent up.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Interesting. Do you have anything else to talk about?
Hey, soldier.
In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'd be in the middle of another adventure, blessedly free of any tadpole.
I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
Okay, excellent. Astarion, do you have anything to say?
You know, I've been thinking, and I think there's something I should tell you.
Uh-oh.
Nothing big or terrible, just a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally. It's just that I happen to be what's the best way to put this? A vampire.
Really? Well, yes, obviously.
Right. Well, glad we got that out the way. So, was there anything else?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Okay. Alright, Lizelle, you got stuff to say?
Speak.
You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I know of Githyanki, but I'd never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Hey! As if your upturned bat snout is any better. Really thanks for noticing.
It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
Is it me or have you been looking at me differently?
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you.
Ooh.
I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
And what about now?
Now, well, you've earned my respect and more still. You've proven your wits. You are efficient and dominant, in and out of battle. You've proven your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one dragon to plunge into another. And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
Hold on, are you coming on to me?
Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you?
Sure thing, I've been wanting a hot Githyanki girlfriend. Yes, I want, what do I say? I don't know. I don't want to piss her off. I've been kind of hoping we'd go for Gale. Let's say this middle one.
I won't be your girlfriend, but I will be your lay.
Oh.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
Dang, girl. Hey, Halson.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
I have to ask, how do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
How will the grove fare without you?
Hopefully. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. I sent a bird to summon her.
What about the others? Wrath, perhaps?
Wrath has promise, but he's not ready yet. The Grove needs experience and a strong hand. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Won't this cause resentment?
Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try.
The shadow curse you spoke of, surely it can't be that bad.
It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise, but the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better.
Why do you want to go to Moonrise Towers?
Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them. There's also the shadow curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thormund his dark justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection.
Seems like you feel responsible for the shadow curse somehow.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the shadow curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
What about the secret stronghold in the Underdark? You must know more.
Precious little, but I'm quite certain it can still be found.
You know how the shadow curse can be stopped? Wait, is that why you went with Aridin? You thought he might find this route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the shadow curse and Ceramorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aridin and his band. We didn't even get close.
Do you know how the shadow curse can be stopped?
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Can't have been easy surrendering your title. Why won't you miss being first druid?
Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oak Father's creations.
How you're faring out here at the camp?
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books, but I can find all the wisdom they contain out here firsthand.
You find plenty of books before long. I keep coming across them everywhere.
Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep watch, thank you. I had a feeling time in your company would prove fruitful.
Alright, leave. Will, you okay?
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
What was it like being the son of a Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Courtly dance? I'd love to see a demonstration.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
You dance like a drunk ogre. That sounds hilarious. Count me in.
Well, give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two. I promise, clumsy oath is well within my repertoire.
What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will?
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great.
Don't worry, I have no interest in a devil's deal.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
How did you become the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Whatever became of the boy, I wonder.
I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Okay. Thanks, Will. I'm not going to talk to Volo. Gale, how you doing?
What's on your mind?
I was wondering that conditioners, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
I think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay. And then Shadowheart was the only other. She's up over here. Hello, Shadowheart.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
The artifact seems to be protecting us somehow. Do you still have it?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
It costs you your life. What then?
Then so be it. I did my duty. As for the artifact, it's powerful and has a mind of its own sometimes. You'd better hope you're up to bearing it. Don't forget what it was like when you heard the voice. It'll only get worse if you don't have the artifact to protect you.
Curious that you just happen to have an item that can protect us. How did you come by it?
I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate, no matter the cost. Though it turned out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mind flayers before I could finish the mission. That's all I know. That's all I need to know.
Admirable conviction, though I think I'd prefer to know what I was getting myself into.
That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
I'm gonna let the matter drop. You seemed intrigued when Halson mentioned Dark Justiciars before.
I was. He mentioned Dark Justiciars, and we've come across other signs of a Sharan presence during our travels. I'm not sure I can dismiss that as a coincidence.
I want to get to know you more, Shadowheart.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What drew you to Shar worship?
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Tell me something about yourself besides Shar, besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
You'll have to point out night orchids to me if we ever pass some.
It's a deal.
Anything else you care to share?
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shar's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shar's mission, then my memories will be restored.
I'm gonna turn to other matters. Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shar. I can feel her influence somehow.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shar will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Is there anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shar. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Alright, turn to other matters. I want to talk about your Shar worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
I have no problem with Shar worshippers if that's what concerns you. We could literally have rolled a 1 and been okay.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me?
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
When you put it like that, it seems strangely comforting.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
I won't cast judgment on your beliefs. I'd be lying if... Well, I'm going to say this one. I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound convincing. You should tell me more sometime.
You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Turn to other matters. What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
All that's happened? You have a talent for understatement, you know that? Specifics, please.
What do you think about what happened at the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Turn to other matters. Okay, leave. Alright. I think we talked to everyone. I don't really want to talk to Withers. He's got nothing to say other than respects and whatnot. Let's go ahead and leave camp. Where are we? The hidden vault. That's right. Okay, let's... How does one get out of here? This way? Stone door. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want this. I want this way. Okay, let's take a look. No, I need to get out of here to see the map. Druid's Chambers. A Wrath. Up here, stone door. What is this? Enemy of justice. Wanted for killing a guard. Allied guards will attack on sight. Is that the goblin? I think that's goblin. Enemy of justice? I hope that's goblin. Yeah, the druids seem okay with us. Okay, let me take a look here. Where else do we want to go? I feel like we gotta go down here. Ooh, if I go to the Blighted Village, are they going to kill me? Hi, baby. My cat says hello, everybody. Mountain Pass. Goblin Camp. I want to go to the Goblin Camp, but... What is this? Underdark? Get help from Auntie Ethel. Ooh. I need to go back to that Goblin Camp and save that owlbear cub. But we have to kill all the goblins that are outside. Let's try a quick F5. Boop doop doop boo, sinking cloud save. Do I have someone who can disguise themselves by any chance? Tab, spellbook. Do we have a disguise self? I wanted Cloud of Daggers. Cloud of Daggers. And you got another spell slot. You can... Shadowheart has a lot. 3 to 30, 3d10. All right. I think we're good. All right. There's a chance we might just straight up get attacked when going here.
Seems you've been cornered by a comrade of the guard you killed.
Uh-oh. Okay. Just one? Okay.
What's inside?
Oh. So definitely if we go here, we're gonna be... I want to go back up there though.
Don't waste a step.
Nope. Up this way. Yeah. Got the beehive. Okay, we're definitely gonna get into combat here. Can you take a shot at this guy? Target is too far. Can you come up here? Can't reach destination. Can you jump up here? Then come right here. And then take a shot. Too far. Alright. End your turn. Shadowheart. Jump up here. I don't want to be on this bridge. Just in case they can kill the bridge. End your turn. That's okay. Oh, I didn't even see you up there. You. Jump up here. End your turn.
Can't always be a gentleman.
You. Jump here. I know I just said I don't want to be on this bridge anymore, but I also don't want this guy alive anymore. 3. Yeah, come running forward, please. Perfect. In my range, please. Now these I'm a little nervous on. I would like you... Get this guy. Excellent. And then offhand, this guy. 12. Good. End your turn.
Not now.
You... come and strike this guy. Okay. End your turn. Ah! Ah!
Cover me! I'm going for the alarm!
No! Don't go for an alarm. You, can you take on this guy? 9. Let's do an extra action. Do 9 again. Perfect. End your turn.
Hail for the ages.
Gale. Perfect. Then move off the bridge if you could.
5.
Your turn. Good. You. Kill this. Very good. Your turn.
Focused.
You. Guiding light. This guy. Perfect. Ah, you dick. You. Jump.
Can't slow down.
No. Kill. Perfect.
Battle of wits.
I can't see you. What if I jump up here? Run right here.
Peace.
Can I see you now? Path is interrupted. End your turn. Yes, good. Path is interrupted. Perfect. Okay. Pig's head.
Something good here, I hope.
Ooh. This guy. Okay, quick F5.
What's hiding here?
Take all that camp supplies. Rude chest. Good. Whoops. Meant to do alt. Else? No. Alright, let's keep going.
Keep going.
We're about to get up here and be in a world of combat.
There's no time
You,
to
can you
waste.
take this? Thank you.
What now?
F5 again. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because there were so many in here. But I wanna save that owlbear cub.
Watch the shadows.
Crusher. So why is Astarion leading the... Glad he did. throw a stone at Astarion. Oh my god. Hey. Hey there. Go get him. Very fire miss. Return.
So much for peace.
We'll get this one.
Fall by my hand.
There we go. Ooh, movement speed +3. Put that ring on. Sort by type. I am already getting full up on stuff. On stuff and things. Okay. Move up.
My feet.
2 guards here. Alright, big battle coming. Big battle. Get this guy slightly drunk. Good.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Pull up. Go for it. Gale, if you could jump here, go right up here.
Please, Mistra.
Can you see anyone? Not really. Alright, end your turn. We're all dashing. Hey! Don't hex my strength. These guys, huh? You. To jump up here. Run up here. You see anyone? What if we did guiding bolt on this guy? 8. Okay. Uh-oh. This is what I was afraid of, because there's just so much. Where's that owlbear? Yes. Come by me. Kill him. Perfect. If you could move up right here.
Another fight. Let's go.
You go kill this guy.
Tempest I will raise.
I really don't want you to get mage armor. Hey! Hey! Jeez, they're just gonna range me down. You jump up here. Why can't I get spiritual weapon? Do guiding light on this guy. Important guy. Yes. Okay, and turn. On up. 41. Uh-oh. This guy not doing anything? Okay. Like you to shoot at him. Perfect. Got an offhand attack, but I want you to stay in the back. Let's us. Perfect. Use this.
I speak,
Turn.
they burn.
If you could. Magic missile this guy. Excellent. There's a lot of ranged people messing me up right now. I'm mad about it. Get up there. Shadowheart. Need you. Put this here. And then do a little bit of this. Good. Your turn. Don't. You. Jump up here. Take on this guy. Good. Your turn.
Catch my breath.
We dash and kill this guy. Action. Do I want to pull back with her or run closer? Is this guy not aggroed yet? I don't think so. I'm gonna pull back around the corner.
On my way.
In the
What fools these mortals be.
Gale, can you? But can't get it. Never mind.
Into the fray.
No, don't move closer. What do you do? Critical miss. What good are you? Yes. Shoot the weapon. Good. Good. Hit you. Yes, good. Very good. Perfect. We use another. Only got one more guiding light, huh? Use this on little old you. They're all 4. 4. 18. I'm killing you.
Strike true.
Perfect. He was just standing there. we got in and we're like, nope, 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 nope. Alright, Astarion, get up here. Kill off some guys.
Nothing important is ever.
You pop a potion. Get back up here.
At the ready.
Why am I electric right now? Is it because I have dash? My turn.
Would you know?
You. You firebolt. This guy.
Is the advantage.
Good. Very good. Got one more guiding. Very good. Look at our sword coming back over here. Alright. We're gonna do a short rest.
Just a brief
That.
respite.
Perfect. We're gonna take everything. That big guy didn't have nothing on him? Now where's our owl bear? Like, that was my whole point of coming back over here. You roasted dwarf ribs? I know there's people up here. Spiritual weapon went away. Where's the owl bear? Alright, F5.
On my way.
People over here. You can't see me, but I'm making a pouty face right now because our owl bear is nowhere to be seen. Can I go over here? Okay, I guess not. Alright, I guess... It's not a dead owlbear, so no, it's a rope. I wanted that little guy. Alright, let's get in combat one more time. We'll just clear out the goblin camp. Okay, a couple of people up. Sorry, and take that guy. Jump up. Just go up here. Good. Okay. Can't really do much, huh?
One day
Go here.
I'll catch a break.
Draw it out. Ooyag. Did you magic missile me? Can't see her. Target is out of sight. Let's do it this guy.
Meet your maker.
7. Alright. Perfect. What about you? Can you see this? Path is interrupted. Alright, just get this guy. Perfect. Astarion.
Break them.
Perfect.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can't get up there. Get this one. How does one get up? Alright, just end your turn. Can you come somewhere where I can... I think I can see. target. Target is out of sight. I can't see it. Escape. Just end.
With the weave.
Path is interrupted. I go back here.
Haste.
What if I ice knife? Did it work? Okay. That was unique.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Hey, I don't want to talk to you right now. I just want to loot.
Open up.
Dead adventurer. Reach that. Alright, well, we killed all the goblins, but there's no sign of the owlbear. So, I'm gonna F5. And we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. And when we come back, I think we will head down this way. Travel through the Underdark. Go through the secret entrance. Get help from Auntie Ethel. We might go and help Auntie Ethel. Or get help from Auntie Ethel. I think that's a good plan. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here. Guys,
All's well
Where
that
are
ends not as bad as
I'm over
it
here
could
so I
have.
can see you guys. I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.